Thank you for joining me, friend. Thank you for your prayers and support. Let us continue reading this book by Uriah Smith, Thoughts on Daniel and Revelation. Significant and must-read book for those who would like to understand today's events. This was written by Uriah Smith, a non-Trinitarian pioneer of the Seventh-day Adventist author, writer. And we are now reading Daniel 8, verses 13 to 14. This is part 4 of our study. We are talking of the comments and interpretation of one of the leading pioneers of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Our Father in heaven, thank you for the gift of life. May we wisely use our time remaining here on earth, that we may know you and your Son, Jesus Christ. And in his name, your Son, Jesus, I pray. Amen. Page 160 of this book, The Sanctuary. Connected with the 2,300 days is another subject of equal importance, which now presents itself for consideration, namely the sanctuary. And with this is also connected the subject of its cleansing. An examination of these subjects will reveal the importance of having an understanding of the commencement and termination of the 2,300 days, that we may know when the great event called the cleansing of the sanctuary is to transpire. For all the inhabitants of the earth, as well as in due time appear, have a personal interest in that solemn work. Several objects had been claimed by different ones as the sanctuary here mentioned: the earth, the land of Canaan, the church, the sanctuary, the true tabernacle which the Lord pitched, and not man, which is in the heavens, and of which the Jewish tabernacle was a type, pattern, or figure. Hebrews chapter 8, verses 1 and 2, chapter 9, verses 23 and 24. These conflicting claims must be decided by the scriptures, and fortunately, the testimony is neither meager nor ambiguous. Number 1, is the earth the sanctuary? The word sanctuary occurs in the Old and New Testaments 144 times, and from the definition of lexicographers and its use in the Bible, we learn that it's used to signify a holy or sacred place, a dwelling place for the Most High. If therefore the earth is the sanctuary, it must answer to this definition. But what single characteristic pertaining to this earth is found which will satisfy the definition? It is neither a holy nor a sacred place, nor is it a dwelling place for the Most High. It has no mark of distinction except as being a revolted planet, marred by sin, scarred and withered by the curse. Moreover, it is nowhere in all the scriptures called the sanctuary. Only one text can be produced in favor of this view, and that only by an uncritical application. Isaiah 60 verse 13 says, "The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of thy feet glorious." This language undoubtedly refers to the new earth, but even that is not called the sanctuary, but only the place of the sanctuary, just as it is called the place of the Lord's feet, an expression which probably denotes the continual presence of God with his people. As it was revealed to John when it was said, "Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God." Revelation 21 verse 3. All that can be said of the earth, therefore, is that when renewed, it will be the place where the sanctuary of God will be located. It can present not a shadow of a claim, not a chain to being the sanctuary at the present time, or the sanctuary of the prophecy. We'll continue the next reading the next time. May God our Father to bless you, and his only begotten divine Son, Jesus Christ, be gracious to you, now and forevermore. Indeed, amen.